101.1 TMC, the best of us. That one is player 2. And that's my baby. Mayong buntag sa kanatong tanan. Welcome to Top of the Morning. I am your host. My name is Jiggy Juice. Kamusta naman mo? Bright and sunny Friday. It is today, am I correct? October 18, pizza 18 sa Oktubre. Kamusta naman mo? Did you wake up on the right side of bed? Did you get some sleep? We had a really busy day yesterday. Yesterday, ang unang adlaw, day number 1 for the Tops Artfest, and we were just all over the place. We had a beautiful flash mob that actually mura ilahangi dramatize ba ilahangi come to life, ilahangi tagaano kinabuhi ang usa sa mga paintings ni Adeste de Gilmo nga ginatawag ni og Lamdag, the apotheosis of Cebu. Apotheosis actually means elevating a people or a place to the divine, and he had a painting that was unveiled immediately right after we saw the more dramatization in a flash mob of that masterpiece of Adeste. So it was beautiful. And of course, during the unveiling event, the ribbon cutting and the unveiling event, we had like all the who's of Cebu, including, of course, Mayor Raymond Alvin Garcia, who was here together with Governor Gwen Garcia to cut the ribbon. And everyone was ecstatic. Everyone was happy, and everybody was in a very beautiful and artsy mood last night. And of course, ang naitabo man gud is we were all surrounded by all of these masterpieces. There were like approximately almost 1,000 paintings, not only from all over the city, all over Cebu, the island of Cebu, but in the neighboring islands of Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. So we were able to witness all of that grandness, all of those beautiful masterpieces, and every single corner, every single nook and cranny of the event space where most of the masterpieces are being hung and displayed, spoke, and we felt every single emotion of all of these artists. And I don't think one day will be enough for us, especially if you're an art fan. So if I were you, try to drop by. There's 3 more days left of the Tops Art Fest. It's happening until this Sunday at Tops, okay? There's no cover charge. There's no entrance fee for the art festival. All you have to do is just pay the minimum entrance at the gate for the venue, and then you'll be able to experience all of this beautiful artworks from artists from all over the country and be moved by it. Trust me. Saling na lang ako, when you come here, you will be moved. This is the kind of soul-stirring, gut-wrenching, awakening event that you may probably need in your life. Right? Okay, it is now 8:16. Welcome once again to Top of the Morning.
Aba, matindi!
I am Jiggy Juice, and my job is to squeeze more life out of your day on 105.1.
I told her I'm a real artist, I don't wanna fake it. Honey, hallelujah. Tell the niggas not to better make it, hallelujah. Ain't a savage, you a Twitter spitter. And every time you walk the water, say you're not a swimmer. I'm bringing back the mic, Michael Jordan. On the mic, Karen at the Vera. With the Nike Air and the hard mascara. Bringing back the mic, Michael Jordan. I'm bringing back the mic, Michael Jordan. On the mic, Karen at the Vera. With the Nike Air and the hard mascara. Bringing back the mic, Michael Jordan. Yes. bringing back the mic like Michael Jordan.
Hi, this is Gabe from the Longest. Naminaw ka sa pinakasubuan ng radio station 105.1 TMC.
105.1 TMC. Hiya, hi. Yeah, it's so hiya, hi. From where I am right now, I'm looking at a 2,000 foot or feet view of Cebu, and it is just breathtaking, heavenly. I'd like to add. It's like I have eyes above everyone else. The Ire on 105.1 TMC, the most Cebu music. Come on! One oh five point one TMC. It is just spectacular how that song still moves me. That one is The Ire and Eyes Above. I love the fact that murag ilahang isingit ang in English o Binisaya ba when he, as Pokot mentioned on our YouTube conversation at the Tops Media Center, in English of Eyes Above, and eventually he made it into I Saba. And here's another song that I don't know what you call that move. And so, what do you call that poetic uh, pivot? In English, ni Homan Mora o Bisaya di ay. I want you to listen to this next song from King Spade and listen. And which line is actually, it sounds like it's more in English, but in reality, Bisaya. I want to listen. This one's called Herbalist on 105.1 TMC, the most Cebu music. Come on! If you're a true brown herbalist, read your glasses and tallies. Communicate smoke cannabis. Hunting kachi and analysis. Come follow me. If you're a true brown herbalist, read your glasses and tallies. Communicate smoke cannabis. Hunting kachi and analysis. Now this is ragamuffin in a champion sound. Green City and the South here me hometown. Turn on the bass, fire and go on. The urban medication is the healing of the nation. So move on, blow your joints, singing down the street. No. Dance to the music and make love to the beat. The Babylon, them going down. Yes, we listen to some roots of culture song. In and out watching, big back with. So come on and get some. Going down, side. We dance to the rhythm and make love to the song. Going down, dance to the rhythm and make love to the song. If you're a true brown herbalist, read your glasses and chalice. Medicate smoke cannabis, honey kachi and analysis. Come follow me. If you're a true brown herbalist, read your glasses and chalice. Medicate smoke cannabis, honey kachi and analysis. We wouldn't lose it from Monday to Sunday. Medicate all man's way, the mighty sensei. Shut up before and they come our way. What are the day? What are the day? Wake up to my people that I wish one day. Who blessings and love are coming on your way. Give thanks and praises to your Lord every day. What are the day? What are the day? So on your waistline, get to the baseline, girl. Sit up on the rhythm with the brand new design. On your waistline, get to the baseline. Look speakers and amplifiers the whole time. On your waistline, get to the baseline, girl. Sit up on the rhythm with the brand new design. On your waistline, get to the baseline. Dance to the rhythm if you're feeling fine. If you're a true brown herbalist, read your glasses and chalice. Medicate smoke cannabis, honey kachi and analysis. Come follow me. If you're a true brown herbalist, read your glasses and chalice. Medicate smoke cannabis, honey kachi and analysis. In committee for use and use and herbalist. Speed in the control alongside where I saw passing through. Link up Manila to Cebu. Music from the old to the new 105.1 TMC. 105.1 TMC. I have a brand new song from Triways. Stay tuned, okay? Ang pinakabago nga kanta sa Triways is coming up.
Do you need a custom-made print for your products? Or thinking how to grow your business? Make your brand outstand in the market. Twin B Print Ads, your partner in print advertising, can think out of the box that suits your budget. From your personalized brand to retail or any commercial needs, Twin B Print Ads can deliver. Experience the latest technology in printing and the first in the Visayas. Talk to your print engineers today. Go to www.twinbprints.com to know more about us. Twin B Print Ads, the print engineer.
Kada adlaw pagbantay kay maghatag niyo 105 pesos in GCash. Just log on to Top Media Center on Facebook. Wait for a surprise post for the instructions. Follow and win 105 pesos. Simply log on to the official Facebook page of 105.1 TMC at Tops Media Center. Follow and win.
Local, vocal, and ready to go global. 105.1 TMC, the best of us. How about two in a row from Franco, from something old to something brand new? Moan. I know. You know a lot of those, right? Sige lang, English, huh? It's not a bad thing. It's just a thing. Okay, down, boy. That's enough. Atong Takna karon is now 9:01. This one is something from Katsky. You're gonna love this one. This one's called Rock and Roll on 105.1 TMC. The best of us. Come on, cats! (105.1 TMC). Finally, Cebu music has found a home. Katsky, and let me be your rock and roll. Let it be her that will unleash you and free you. I love that song, right? It's called Rock and Roll from Katsky, Down Boy. Atong takna karon 9:08. You're listening to Top of the Morning on 105.1.
International lang ihatag nga para sa inyo ha. Gabi ka kusog, ambak-ambak na sulata. Mga granada nga giplastar sa akong bulsa. O may kwarta, walang kay bala ang pitaka. Samtang lakaw-lakaw, listening to a song. Nitinog ang tiyan, uy, wapakoy kaon. Why kalimutan nga nagbaon ko og folklore. Sugat ubong ang ana siya. Life goes on, life goes on. Each and every day. Life goes on. Life goes on each and every day. Life goes on no matter what you say. On and on, yeah, listen to my soundtrack. Never let the go by the name of Harry Mack. Never felt alone when I'm hanging in my zone. Trying to break my ears with the banging of my headphones. Lugar lang, direct ko sa eskwelahan. Ano man, sa lugar nga dagay ko nakatonan. Tagay nga naman, atol mawala na ang buwan. Pula pusan, bigay para dagko o biyan. Bounce pinalagi kay kailangan na mo go home. I can feel my legs, man, I'm so stoned. Gipugos ug buga ang mata nga buwa. Patay ko ani, masapan ko ni mama. Kaagi og tindahan ni palit ko og feel fresh. Ni siya ka-joke, ako utong i-refresh. Nevertheless, nalinga ko I'm impressed. She says I'm obsessed, hindi I'm obsessed. Despite getting stressed, impressed, always do your best. Look on the bright side, man, lift up your chest. When you're mourning the night, or you're night the morning. Dark days may come, but there will be a silver lining. Job goes on and on, the sun is shining. Everybody turning up, everyone is smiling. Raise your drinks up high, cause we fucking celebrating. Raise your hands up high, yeah, we fucking elevate. And life goes on each and every day. Life goes on, no matter what you say.
Hi guys, I'm actually here
Life goes on each and every
event
day.
space
Life goes
for the second day of the Tops Artfest. I'm inside the art gallery where all the beautiful masterpieces are being displayed. And I'm actually quite interested and intrigued and blown away
Life is special,
by
life is
this
gold.
masterpiece. From Randolph Delia. This was entitled Horse Race.
Never get too hard on yourself. You need to let it go and just let life flow. Free the spirit, pero bakit lang live it. Laos na sa bato para walay dagang storya. Bawat realidad, gamit ang sensibilya. Inuna yung tubig, ako uto kay chill na. Sukuto na mong earphones, ready na mo kita.
This is actually a painting of the horse race of life. Hi guys, I'm actually here at the event space for the second day of the Tops Artfest. I'm inside the art gallery where all the beautiful masterpieces are being displayed.
Life goes on, no matter what you say.
And I'm
Ay pada sa ilusyon, ikaw rin pat yun sa imuang ilusyon. Ay pada sa ilusyon, ikaw rin pat yun sa imuang ilusyon. Pada yun.
Ayaw pa sa ilusyon. Chill lang good. Hinahinay lang tabay. On 105.1 pas maghinay-hinay lang tagod. See, it's not a horse race, right? Or is it? Somebody lumbahan din day. I actually posted just a few moments ago one of my favorite paintings in the Tops Art Fest, the work by Randolph Delia called Horse Race. And katong na painting, it's about how we all live our lives most of the time like it's a horse race. Grabe kayo ka stressful sometimes, and grabe kayo competitive ang atong kinabuhi. Grabe kayo ka kulbahina mga atong mga days, and sometimes it is too much, and that's what that painting is all about. And I want you to be able to see that particular painting from Randolph Delia. It's actually up for silent auction. So good hapon sa atong silent auction, and I want you to be here, not necessarily to buy it, just to be able to witness it and just be able to look at it live, like to really be here at Tops Art Fest. If there's one painting that I'd like you to go to and just imbibe and absorb and just be blown away by it, that you got to go and look for the Horse Race, okay, by Randolph Delia. Okay, you can join the conversations. To those of you atong mga tigpaminaw, tigpananaw, we also are being watched by a lot of people on YouTube at Tops Media Center. Labi na ni Joel Lim, ni Pokot, and Bert. Daghang salamat sa inyong pagpaminaw o pagtanaw sa atong YouTube channel, Tops Media Center. You want to join us in our conversation? Maghisgot tayo kaning mga artworks. To those who have seen the artworks here at the Tops Art Fest, maybe you can tell me about what your favorite artworks are. Mine, of course, I already told you. One of my favorites, at least, is The Horse Race by Randolph Delia. How about you? Do you already have a favorite? Or if not, maybe you want to come back here today or tomorrow or Sunday. This is a 4-day event. We just had a grand opening yesterday. And of course, today is also open until this Sunday. You can actually go as early as maybe around 10 o'clock and enjoy and witness the stunning artworks of artists from all over the country. For more details, listen. Immerse yourself in the world of art and imagination as we transform the entire Tops into a vibrant hub of artistic expression. Explore our curated exhibitions and interactive installations and learn something new through our talks, demos, and hands-on workshops. Join us on this 4-day celebration of creativity and artistic excellence. October 17th until the 20th. Time Tops Artfest 2024. At the event space.
Alang sa mga liver lovers, Liverade lang gihapon. Liverade Silimarine Capsule. Liverade inubanan sa diet of exercise matag adlaw. Liverade Silimarine Capsule. Be a liver lover. Mag-Liverade na. Malagang palala ang Liverade na hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin gamot sa lumang uri ng sakit. Alang sa mga liver lovers, Liverade lang gihapon. Liverade Silimarine Capsule. Liverade inubanan sa diet of exercise matag adlaw. Liverade Silimarine Capsule. Be a liver lover. Mag-Liverade na. Malagang palala ang Liverade na hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin gamot sa lumang uri ng sakit.
Feeling stressed? In need of a staycation? Take a break and visit Crown Regency Hotel and Towers. Located on Osmeña Boulevard, Cebu City. We have over 389 newly renovated rooms, function rooms, wash-on Chinese cuisine, Prana Medi Spa, power gym, and many more amenities for everyone to enjoy. For more information, visit our website at www.crownregency.com or call us at 0947 283-4026.
If food is your aim, then Wangshanlo Chinese cuisine is indeed at the top of the game. New and improved authentic Chinese menu spearheaded by our Cantonese chef. We are open for dine-in and take-out, also accepting events. Temporarily located at 2nd floor Cafe Glow Tower 1, Crown Regency Hotel and Towers. For inquiries, contact 0947-283-4026 or 032-418-8888.
Tino, kunin mo nga yung salamin ko sa estante.
Wala naman na.
Gamitin mo kasi mata mo.
Mahirap pag nagkakaedad na. Makatutulong ang lutein na nagbibigay ng proteksyon sa retina ng mata. Lutein na nasa Optin. Sa araw-araw na pag-inom ng Optin Lutein Capsule, may karagdagang nutrisyon. Sabayan pa ng tamang pagkain at exercise, malinaw ang pakinabang.
Nakita mo na.
Ang alin!
Naku po, malilimutin pa.
Optin, kitang-kita ang kalusugan.
Ang Optin ay mabibili sa inyong suking drugstore. Mahalagang paalala, ang Optin ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamitin paggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Look at it, edamame, karaage, kushikatsu, tempura, tonkayaki, gyoza, amiyaki, kashi, but they do! Okosoba, nagurado, yakisoba, okonomiyaki, sukiyaki, gyudon, but they do! Takoyaki, hayashi, soba-meshi, butadon, sushi, waramiboshi, hiyashi ramen, but they do!
All the best dishes from Japan, all originally from Japan. What did you?
Once again, maayong buntag sa kanatong tanan na top of the morning to all. Maayong buntag nimo sir, maayong buntag nimo madam. I'm your host. My name is Jiggy Juice and welcome to this show we call Top of the Morning. Every day from 7 to 11, Mondays through Fridays. We also have a chat group. You can join us at Tops Media Center on YouTube. Maayong buntag ni Anastasia Jewel. Good morning, Anastasia or Anastasia. How do you want me to pronounce your name? Anastasia or Anastasia? And also Leslie Rose Unsun Sekinya. Maayong buntag sa kanimo diha, Anastasia. Thank you so much for always listening. You know what? Manghatag gabi og daghang kwarta sa 105.1 TMC on our Facebook page. Listen.
105 pesos in Gcash. Just log on to Top Media Center on Facebook. Wait for a surprise post for the instructions. Follow and win 105 pesos. Simply log on to the official Facebook page of 105.1 TMC at Tops Media Center. Follow and win.
It's your boy, Cookies, and Minaw ka sa pinagsubuan na radio station 105.1 TMC. Best of us.
Amo estilo, pinanegosante. Ang papel, maunang importante. Mga marote, di may paalkanse. Mga papapel, at gusto mo padaklit. Di mo do, at pag pinasyante. Ang imong chicks, but sige na mag-chancing. I can smell it, basta na kay siya palunti. Yung message yung galit, kung kanina siya bakante. Woman ko nag-nilutil, I'm very sorry. Gusto ka na hangin mo akin na yung too boring. Sira mo, pamubos, I kept ignoring. Please don't call my phone, cause I'm still recording. Hari mo luwa, alain yun na na. We made our own lane, kaya inyo agapaha. Di sa diha ko, kuha sa diha. Ang papel na lira na, waman miga problema. Ay, tira mo sa ngiti, hindi mo masabat. Sa ako'y juba-juba na. Hindi ka makakita, una-unaan na ikaw ang kapupot sa suga. Mic check, check, check. Mauna ni high class niya, simple manamit. Imna na, inyo ha vitamins kay Atlanta virus na abit ng Philippines. Among tilo, pinanigosyante. Ang papel, maunang importante. Mga marote, di may paalkansi. Ang papapel, at gusto mo padaklit. Di mo do, at ang pinasyante. Ang imong chicks, but sige na mag-chancing. I can smell it, basta na kay siya palunti. Yung message yung galit, kung kanina siya bakante.
.1 TMC Cookies. Atong tak na karon, it is now 9:27 by 7 minutos after 9 o'clock in the morning. You're listening to Top of the Morning. I'm your host. My name is Jiggy Juice. And this one is scrambled eggs. That's right, you heard it. Scrambled eggs. Maui on 105.1 TMC, the best of us scrambled eggs. Yes, that's the name of the song. Yeah, it's true. Mayong buntag kanimo diha Esperanza Estomata SP, as we call them back in college. And good morning also. Hold on, give me a second. Good morning to everyone. Eliza at Homeschool Global, they chose as a community activity for their homeschool students. So atong mga estudyante sa Homeschool Global, including Eliza, is going to the TOPS Artfest. I'll see you here. When are you coming down here or coming up here, SB, with Eliza? Let me know so we can probably say hi and maybe you can visit us here at 105.1 TMC.
Immerse yourself in the world of art and imagination as we transform the entire house into a vibrant hub of artistic expression. Explore our curated exhibitions and interact.
Mana ka? Nagkato na ka?
Wala ka, di mandar lang.
Ha? Di mandar? Iba nila lang keyboard. Sige, slow. Keyboard. Doon yung keyboard. Ako sa kipatan ng banda. Nalaging study the broadcaster ba?
Research Colleges Incorporated, Carrera Street, Pasaksan, Cebu City is now accepting enrollees for Bachelor of Science in Nursing, the newest in Cebu, approved by CHED, guaranteed the lowest tuition fees ever in town. Enroll now to avail yourself of the free promo rate for the first 100 nursing students enrollees. Do you want to study nursing and not enroll, or looking for low enrollment fees for nursing courses, or a nurse, or a graduate who wants to apply to Response Colleges, College of Nursing? For more information, please contact 0956-926-4112 or 0968-861-9933 or Dr. Rizal or Dr. or call us at 033-38241 or 0969-146-7836 or our website, responsecolleges.gmail.com. Also, our Facebook page, Response Colleges Incorporated. Response Colleges Incorporated, College of Nursing. Response Colleges, a school of conscience, love, and compassion.
Pagkano
Yeah.
problema, kalisod sa paginawa, kinahanglan, at tunay kahubayan. sa ako, nagdala Plemex Forte Capsule. Ang Plemex Forte Capsule, kinama, ikat sa tanong balagundi, kahumpayan sa ubo o buba, sa ilaton, sa iyong himnon. Plemex Forte Capsule. Basta lagundi, Plemex. Vitex Nicodoel is a generic name of Plemex Forte. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor. Nangtang ang plema, punong ang ubo, lumag ang paginhawa sa Plemex Forte. Basta lagundi, Plemex. Ang Plemex Forte Lagundi Capsule, mahimong papalit sa nagunang butika o drugstore noon ninyo.
Adlaw pagbantay kay manghatag niyo 105 pesos in GCash. Just log on to Top Media Center on Facebook. Wait for a surprise post for the instructions. Follow and win 105 pesos. Simply log on to the official Facebook page of 105.1 TFC at Top Media Center. Follow and win.
Top of the morning, Ryan Chu. Thanks for chatting with us. Joining us in our chats at Tops Media Center on YouTube. On 105.1 TMC, the best of us.
Patrick, rock. Ain't running when I'm late. Appetite a little lavish. City on the map. A lot of y'all hate it, but you get it out of fact. Put it in your hand. Put it in your hand.
105.1 TMC. Maunay dakong pangutana. Who put the city on the map? It is now 9:40, 20 minutos na lang before we hit the hour of 10 o'clock. You're listening to Top of the Morning. I'm your host. My name is Jiggy Juice. And you're listening to 105.1 TMC, the best of us.
Immerse yourself.
But can we go like how long is the live from my cell phone to TMC? Like how does it work? Like, can I go like overboard using the phone now?
You can just live yourself direct into the YouTube of TMC.
Okay, then.
And that way, you want it to be broadcast on the radio.
Yeah.
Well, someone has to man the radio.
Yeah.
I know when to switch it.
105.1 TMC, the best of us. You're still listening to Jiggy Juice. And in a few moments, we will have another brand new song from Triways. Brand new song alert coming up. Meantime, here's one of the favorite rappers of a lot of people. In fact, this next rapper consistently nagini siya sa top 5 favorite rappers of Cebu. Joel Lim, may buntag ni mo diya, sir. Top of the morning to you. Also, good morning to SP and all of the school of her daughter Eliza, who are coming up, on their way up, really now. Right now as I speak, friends from the Home School Global chose to be here at the Tops Artfest as part of their community activity for their homeschooled students. Now, here's the rapper I was telling you about. Murag nagid ni siya sa top 5 favorite rappers from Cebu. His name is Winston Lee, and ang iyang kanta, ginatawag na to Realidad on 105.1 TMC, The Best of Us. On TMC, The Best of Us, Winston Lee and Realidad. Atong takna karon it is now 9:49. You're listening to Top of the Morning. I'm your host. My name is Jiggy Juice, and people are asking me kung motokar ba tao 80s music. Do you like me to play some 80s music? Is that what you want? Mo inyong ganahan? Paminawan ninyo ang sunod akong ipatukara. This is from Juan Paasa. Mo ning itawag na to 80. On 105.1 TMC, The Best of Us. I want you to listen to the lyrics, okay? Once again, this one's called 80. You'll understand what I'm talking about after this. Tell me, on 105.1 TMC.
Guess I am still true. Cause I can't be moved. My love's full of crazy, and I'm crazy for you. Hinday ay kapalaka ako na'y bahala. Sa liglang dyan ako, na ikaw nandiyan ang tutulong. Pero kung di ka mo tuo, guess I'll have to prove that. So kahit anong gawin ko, ikaw pa rin ang mahal ko. Kahit ano pang mangyari, ikaw at ako sa aking mundo. Sana'y hindi ka magbago. Ikaw lang ang tanging minamahal ko. Ikaw ang sinta ko for always. I'll sing this song so our love won't fade. Even when I'm away. Oh, oh. You don't even know how much I'm crazy for you. Susunapuan ako o nasilaw ko sa mong kagwapa. In love jud ko. Ay sige ko tanaw sa pics. Tuwanan ko'y risk. Katawa na lang ta basta mong tubo ang feelings ni mo para na ako. Kung mapahiyam ka, lipay na jud ko. Kahit anong gawin ko, ikaw pa rin ang mahal ko. Kahit ano pang mangyari, ikaw at ako sa aking mundo. Sana'y hindi ka magbago. Ikaw lang ang tanging minamahal ko. Ikaw ang sinta ko for always. I'll sing the song so our love won't fade. Ayaw ko ka'i, babe. Ayaw ko ka'i, baby. Ayaw ko ka'i, babe. Cause I can't live without you. So ayaw ko ka'i, babe. Ayaw ko ka'i, baby. Ayaw ko ka'i, babe. Cause I can't live without you. Kahit anong gawin ko, ikaw pa rin ang mahal ko. Kahit ano pang mangyari, ikaw at ako sa aking mundo. Sana'y hindi ka magbago. Ikaw lang ang tanging minamahal ko. Ikaw ang sinta ko for always. I'll sing the song so our love won't. So ayaw ko ka'i, babe. Ayaw ko ka'i, baby. Ayaw ko ka'i, babe. Cause I can't live without you. So ayaw ko ka'i, babe. Ayaw ko ka'i,
TMC brings you the Bisaya word of the day. Today's word is casitas. In English, this word can be translated into rustle. It means a light noise, like the noise of leaves blowing in the wind. An example sentence for this word would be, nakapati ko kasitas ang mga ito. Mawawala ko ang ilang pagpag. That Bisaya word of the day is brought to you by TMC and the University of the Philippines.
Hey, I like that word. Casitas. Ruffle. Or ruffles or something like that. Nakapati ko noong Saba ang mga kasikas ang iro. That's what was may punong silang pagpanghot. How about you? Nakay sentence using the word casitas. We have a partnership with our friends from the University of the Philippines, with our dear friend and partner, Chancellor Leo Malagar, Attorney Leo Malagar of the University of the Philippines, and that was actually the voice of one of their students, Ralph. I like that word, casitas. Ako niya ng gamiton in a sentence. Atong takna karon, it is now 10:05. Kung nahibong mo sa ning atong kasikas, this is top of the morning on 105.1 TMC, the best of us.
This was entitled
Finally, Cebu music has found a home. 105.1 TMC, the best of us.
I have to leave after my show because my wife has gone to. I have to leave after my show.
Because what?
My wife has gone to a wedding.
You getting married again?
No, my friend is.
Why?
But I have to pick up the kids.
Why is he getting married, man? What's wrong with him?
You were married, though?
Yeah, of course, man.
You still are, aren't you?
Yeah, not really anymore. Slightly married. How about that? Does that qualify? Slightly married. Yeah.
What does that mean?
It's like an
married
injury.
but with benefits.
Like when you're injured, but you can still walk. You know, but slightly injured, right? Kobe Bryant is playing, but he's slightly injured.
Yeah, but you're playing slightly injured. You can't perform to your full ability. Hey?
Hi, Kuya Magic ko na, according to Ryan Chu.
Hey, what's up, Ryan? Good morning. Maayong buntag.
Maayong buntag.
Mayayo.
Mayayong ko na, mayayong buntag.
Magandang gabi.
Buntag mo nun.
Buntag. Magandang umaga. Buonasera.
105.1 TMC. Local. Vocal. And boy, are we ready to go global. On 105.1 TMC, the best of us. One 105.1 TMC, we brought in the big guns from Cebu. Mori ang mga kulba, mga bugat, mga ngilngig, pashumba, nga mga banda. Nagadik. 105.1 TMC, ang pinaka Cebuano nga radio station ko namoy mga pahinungod, mga shoutouts, mga greetings, mga requests. Text me lang 0999-887-6070, or you can join us on the chats at Tops Media Center on YouTube. This was Junior Kilat, one of my favorite breakfasts, buwad suka sili. Yeah.
Ah,
Ayan, guys.
this one.
Ako to sa workshop daw nilang...
Ah, si Juan, kasi nga niya, mo rin si Juan, mo rin si
We have an interview you want to do now?
Yeah, have him sit down. Give me a second, guys. Hi, good morning. I am Jiggy. You must be.
I'm Ernest Casero.
The guy from Dumaguete, right? How you doing, man?
Your voice is amazing.
Thank you. I am Jiggy. How you doing? I'm Chula. You guys, are we going to interview both of you? Okay. So sit down here, man.
Because if both of us, you will ask pregnant questions.
What's that?
You might ask pregnancy questions.
Pregnancy questions? You know, taga-Dumaguete ka ba? Okay, that's nice. We have...
Binisaya, rata?
Pwede na kayo Binisaya. Binisaya ba? Likod. Bay, kaning na ako dagang mga kaila sa konbay sa Dumaguete. Kaning mga event malahay.
Ay, ako ng amiga kayo.
Mo ba?
Mag-picture, tara ko to isend niya.
Kani UP man mi gud gaabot gud sa
Finance mo ka?
dili ko finance pa UP mi. Classmate sa UP.
I see.
Sa high school. Likod.
O si Budoy, kamu ko ba?
Budoy, taga UP mas Budoy.
Hello.
Budoy.
Alas 11 pa manato, di ba? O pwede ko
Pwede ko sukta na to ginina karon.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah,
Of course.
sure, yeah. Maybe you can
Tula, you wanna sit?
sit lang there.
Ako na parang may butis mo ni. Ay, sa lang kaagi Tula. Ay, Tula, just ask out. Buwan to ka.
Oh, give me a second. You should borrow time. What's your name, sir? Sorry?
Hersley Casero. Hersley. Hersley Casero. Casero. Yeah, just the one. Alright. You wanna just check the screen there? Sorry. Say it loud, Kuya Magic. What's up, Brian? Woo! Sadyaan, ito yung langit pa yung view.
105.1 TMC, the best of us. Budoy with Buwad Suka Sili Sikwati. As it turns out, kaila din atong guest ni Budoy di ay taga UP sa ni di ay. Kaila kaninya Hersley? Si Budoy?
Kaila ko ng Budoy.
Asa na classmate mo niya?
Dili ko taga UP. Dumaguete ra ko.
Anong nagkailaman mo ni Kuan ni Budoy? Unsa ni pagkunsa? Anong nagkailaman mo ni Budoy?
Kaila ko niya kay artist niya. Igsuroy mo sa Dumaguete.
Lagan sila ni sa tawanan niya. Okay, we're gonna start our program with Hersley here from the Tops Artfest.
In a few moments, we have a segment we call TMC Presents Tops Artfest. We're going to have a chance to talk to him and his photography and his artworks coming up in a few mementos. In the meantime, natay requested Kuya Magic from Ets Shens. Ako anis.
Grabe, why do I have technical issues every day?
Oh, sorry, Kuya. 105.1 TMC, that one is Q Shay and Borrowed Time. Atong tak na karon is now 10:29. You're listening to 105.1 TMC.
Final hour. Secret music has found a home.
Why is our mics
TMC, the best of us.
Immerse yourself in the world of art and imagination as we transform the entire Tops into a vibrant hub of artistic expression.
Nakakita na ka sa mga sa kanbay, sa mga
interactive installation.
Kita na ka sa mga artwork sa silong.
Oo.
Actually, gwapo kayo na?
Wapo kayo. I-exhibit mo mga silong. Ako may trabaho.
Ito sa kayo.
Grabe overwhelming in a good way.
Kita na ni mo ang kuhan.
Wala na ko nahulog.
Sa kuhan sa kanang horse race.
Saan sa?
Ito horse race ba? Nga rundown ba?
Asa na pagkibutan?
Doon sa wall. Doon sa exit ba?
Ako ba?
Gamitin mo kasi mata mo.
Mahirap pag nagkakaedad na. Makatutulong ang lutein na nagbibigay ng proteksyon sa retina ng mata.
Microphone
Sa
shut
Optin,
down.
sa araw-araw na pag-inom ng Optin Lutein Capsule, may karagdagang nutrisyon. Sabayan pa ng tamang pagkain at exercise, malinaw ang pakinabang.
Nakita mo na.
Ang alin!
Malilimutin pa!
Optin, kitang-kita ang kalusugan.
Ang Optin ay mabibili sa inyong suging drugstore. Mahalagang paalala, ang Optin ay hindi gamot. Hindi dapat gamitin paggamot sa anong uri ng sakit.
Pagbantay-bantay mo. Okay, we will have a brand new song release from Triways coming up. Get ready! I say it's you. It's you. It's you.
It's you. Yeah.
All the best dishes from Japan, all originally from Japan. Bonjour.
Ano ang bantay kay manghatag niyo 105 pesos in GCash. Just log on to Top Media Center on Facebook. Wait for a surprise post for the instructions. Follow and win 105 pesos.
Tomorrow, tingog.
Yes, sir.
Official Facebook page 105.1 TMC at Top Media Center. Follow and win.
This isn't my new song. This song is called Overplay.
No, it's not.
Overplay.
And that's what happens to you if you have too much time.
Yeah. In our minds, it's overplayed, but to everybody else.
Everyone is requesting this song.
Yeah. May, karang naibanda sa Dumaguete ba nga?
Kinsa, NG?
Midnasti ba?
Ako na, Migo.
Siya?
Migo, sa unang awak ka.
Ha?
Sa unang awak pa na sila ka isikat.
Oh.
Kami kauban studio ada.
Baba? Studio, photography studio or music studio?
Creative studio. So na music, filming, photography. So Foundation University mo na sila.
Baba?
Kami yan sa una.
Asan ang Foundation University?
Sa una, nisikat.
It's a nice song. That's my new favorite from Triways. It's you!
Oh, yeah, first time we've ever played that one on the radio.
Ever.
It was dropped yesterday, Jiggy.
That's the first time I've ever heard that song. Ever!
Yeah.
I'm blown away right now. I feel like I'm in local music heaven. Triways, and it's you. Adong takna karon, it is now 10:39. Maayong bungkag sa kanatong tanan. You're listening to Top of the Morning. I'm your host. I'm just one half of Top of the Morning. Justine Nargis is out of commission. I think he got overworked. She got overworked yesterday.
It was
a blistering schedule, and it was her birthday too, right?
Yeah, it was birthday. Huh?
I know, right? So I gave her 1 day of rest, just 1 day. 1 day rest.
You're too nice, Jiggy. You're
Yes,
too nice.
Too nice. So, Justine, get well soon to you. And once again, happy birthday. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. And I've got a nice little song right now. Our guest here, Herschel, is actually going to take a video of me because he wants to send this next video to his friends from kaning bandahat taga mga Binisaya po ni sila, mga Bisaya po ni sila, pero mga Bisaya nga nagikan sa Dumaguete.
Oh.
Ang itawag sa ilahang kanta is Dagit. And the band, everybody's favorite band, Mid-Nasty.
Wow, Mid-Nasty, let's go!
Oh, yay! On 105.1 TMC.
Gi-invite mo ko nila pa istorya dire. Nihangyo sila nga bason daw mag-guest po daw mo nila dire sa TMC.
Yes. So palihog, nakadungog mo to guys. Please, if you have time, if you're in Cebu, if you happen to be in Cebu, na may gig dire Cebu, hapit-hapit lang mo dire sa atong gamay nga radio station 105.1 TMC.
The best of us.
The best of us. Of course, we're here to talk about art with Herschel Casero. He's part of the Tops Artfest, which is ongoing. Ikaduha nga adlaw karon, upat ni siya ka adlaw nga arts festival. Started yesterday. We had our ribbon cutting, our grand opening, our unveiling. The mayor was here. Raymond Alvin Garcia was here, the mayor, and the governor was here. Governor Gwen Garcia, together with all the VIPs, the who's who of Cebu. And then we had a ribbon cutting, and we unveiled Lamdag, the apotheosis of Cebu, from Adeste de Guilmo. And of course, we're here with one of the artists of the event. Dito ba ka atong opening na to gahapon, Herschel?
Oh yeah. Dito may gahapon lingaw jud kayo grand
Lingaw gyud
opening
kayo.
gito.
Oh, so
So far murag mo to'y pinaka grand nga ako nakitaan for
Hershey
Artfest.
Hershey Casero is a multidisciplinary artist, right?
Yes, sir.
What does that mean? Can you explain sa atong mga tigpaminaw unsay pasabot ng multidisciplinary artist?
Ako lang gitawag ang kugulingan nga multidisciplinary because I'm actually dabbling a lot of things. I paint, I photograph, I use different mediums, mixed media. I also dabble into sculptures, ceramics. So murag daghan kong gikuan ba.
Pero asa man gyud imong asa man gyud ka nagsugod? Unsa man gyud nga medium imong gisugdan?
Well, my first love is painting.
Okay.
I started from painting ko drawing ko. I love drawing. Ni-evolve siya into painting. And then moto siya na develop siya. And then I fell in love ko og photography because photography is an instantaneous way of making art. Like in one click of a shutter, you can produce art.
Naghisgot man kaganiha nga that's the advantage of not being a student of fine arts, kind of formally educated sa arts kay you're more versatile. I don't know. What did you mean when hisgot kaganiha nga gastoryanan ta off mic nga ingon ka nga that's why sometimes it's better you don't go to fine arts school because that way you're more explorative. What did you mean when you said that?
I what I mean is that the advantage of me not in the fine arts because murag organic ang flow sa ako ang creative juice.
Okay.
But I'm not going to say do not go to fine arts, but I will encourage everyone because I think it's also better to have a degree in fine arts and it's nice to have guidance by professors and masters of the arts and their craft.
Okay.
So sa ako lang medyo wala mo ka eskwela ato nga time kay walay fine arts sa Dumaguete. So murag self-exploration gud siya.
So self-taught gud ka.
Oh yeah.
So did you eventually decide to go to fine arts school or you're still about to?
I opted not to go to fine arts.
Okay.
Kay murag ganahan ko ipaday na lang nako siya.
Okay.
And I think the knowledge I gained from like for example this Artfest is very inspiring that there are so many things you can see and learn from just witnessing everyone's artworks, creative, singing, whatever, dancing. So yeah, I think that for me that the organic knowledge you can get and gain is different, when it's like first hand. So yeah, padayon na gyapon ko gama gyud sa art and then murag dili sa ko mo eskwela gyud.
May buntag sa ato mga tigpaminaw sa kaning YouTube Tops Media Center to Anastasia Jewel, to Bert, and to the rest of the guys. Daghang salamat sa inyong pagpaminaw. It is always a pleasure to know that you're out there listening. Kung naamoy pangutana, nianing ato ang guest karon si Hershey Casero all the way from Dumaguete, who flew in all the way from Dumaguete to join us in the Tops Artfest. Naghisgot ka ba nga imuhang first love, first encounter with the arts was drawing. Maybe you can take us back to that moment. Nga nagdrawing lang ka. Unsa mo itong idara ka? Kinsa may naghatag nimo og lapis ug papel?
Okay, funnily enough, it was not pencil and paper when I was doing my first drawings.
What was it?
It was kagingking.
Unsa man ang kagingking?
Kana bang kuan sa kawayan ba?
Kawayan. Kawayan.
Kana bang kagingking sa kawayan?
Kanang sa lubi.
Kawayan, sa kabantay ng kawayan na may sanga nga gamay.
Kawayan, yes.
So mag-drawing ko ana sa yuta.
Sa sand or sa yuta.
I started with that. I think I as far as I can remember, if my memory will not mess me.
You will mess with
I think mga 4 years old sugod kog drawing sa yuta, kana mga monsters and like that. And then nag-start kog drawing using pencil and paper. Of course sa daycare, And I graduated sa daycare best in art.
Wow.
Kay maganahan man akong teacher sa akong art. Ila ibutang sa best art of the week, you know? And then tagaan ko atong juice ug pan.
Juice
So-
as a gift.
Oh, mura bag imong premyo ba nga naabutang ka sa bulletin board. Unya pag graduate na ko ato giingnan akong mama nga Nisa, imong anak murag mahimo ganing artist. And during that time I was young, I asked my mom, unsa nang ay akong maestra ko, unsa din ang artist ma'am? Siya kana kung tiga mag-art, basta padayon ra gyud kay mahimo ra gyud ang artist. Okay. And as far as I remember, my first formal poster making contest that I joined was in grade 2.
Okay, and then how did that go?
Against grade 5 and grade 6.
So
I
how
was
di-
the
how-
youngest.
How did that go?
Of course, I didn't win.
Okay.
I didn't win, but I think the kind of individual me is unfrustrated you go. Like, kung di ko kadaog, din maningkamot ko.
Did you say you're unfrustrated?
Unfrustrated.
Unfrustratable.
Oh!
Huh? So dili ka ma-frustrate. So
Dili ko ma-frustrate.
Instead of being frustrated, what emotion do you have when you lose, when you don't win?
Sorry. So, palitag mag-contest na di ko kadaog.
Okay.
Instead nga mag-goal ko,
Okay.
mukuha ko kuha na noon, lapis or Crayola, practice jud. I'll be practicing more and more and then until niabot ko sa stage nga mukadaog na ko.
Okay.
And then I've been representing Dumaguete to different contests and I think my first regional contest was in Bohol.
Okay.
And then nilabang og Cebu, first time nga nakakita og Cebu because of art.
Okay, but let me go back if you don't mind. I'm balik to gamay kay murag I'm a little bit I need more information in this part of your life. You grabbed a tukog from the kawayan, right, and drew on the sand, on the soil, right, and eventually during preschool you found your way sa classroom. Nakakita ko og lapis ug papel nagsugsugod na sa kanya. Imong pananaw ba, like, where did this come from? Like, akong pasabot is, did you have
Okay.
parents who drew? Did you have kanang mga silingan nga maay mo doon? Awa kay uncle, like, ase man anong imong instinct man was to get a stick and then draw on the sand, and maybe even during your preschool days mo drawing ka, mo kuris-kuris ka sa papel. Ngano man din manigikan ka.
Okay, gikan ko ni sa roots nako nga as far as I can remember, ako ang lolo.
Oh, okay.
Mo drawing ko to siya like Mongol 2.
Mongol number 2.
Oh, Mongol 2. Magkuan ko na siya sa una, mag-drawing siya kay panday mo to ang lulo og iyuan.
Okay.
I came from a very humble family. We have less material possessions. So, mag-drawing to sila. Makita ko, ma-amaze ko kay, alo, makapurma man sila tawo, aswat og balde or...
So, kato mga imong pariente, imong lolo?
Oh, lulo og uyuan.
Mag-drawing sila og unsa?
Lapis lang ang gamit.
Asa man
lapis.
sila mag-drawing?
Bond paper or
Okay.
katong mga papel.
Ko duwa ra sa to ila murag it was just like a kind of hobby.
Yeah, it's not really a serious profession.
Okay,
It's just
panday maka sila ngano mag-drawing mo sila unsa may labot sa
I
drawing,
guess
right?
katong time
Hobby lang to nila.
kana bang magtapok ang pamilya ng mga bata, magpakita sila ba?
Okay.
And I was like 5, 6 years old and then nagkura, pwede mo din ang yan.
So nakakita ka nga imong mga imong lolo nga panday nag-drawing sa papel. Ginamit ang number 2 nga lapis. Pag human unsa may nakita nimo, unsa may hinumduman nimo?
As far as I can remember, murag nato siya drawing nga kana ganing mga like tawo, aswat o something.
Okay.
It was a very light graphite drawing. So
unsa permanente na mag-drawing sila ni makakita ka, or that was just that one moment lang na hinumduman nimo?
As far as I can remember, dili siya once na hitabo. But it was also not a series of events. Mura ra siya og kana ra gong random ra jud kayo nga uy kabalo lay ka mo drawing lo or atong uyuan pud kabalo lay ka mo drawing. So nakuan ko ba ni try ko but I didn't think nga mahimo kong artist gyud.
Of course like bata pa
mura ra gud siya
na to. So nakakita ka sa imong mga
I think that was the spark
surroundings nga imong mga paryente, imong lolo mag-drawing nag-inspire ka. That's why you also got a stick and then bata ka kibawa na kang bata ka atong una, di ba? Dili man pareha karon nga lahi na mga bata ang ilang duwa dili na tukog atong una kay tukog matong duaan, di ba? So you pulled out a stick from the bamboo and then nag-drawing ka. And then so that was the thing. Dugay-dugay sa ka nag-drawing ato sa yuta or sa sand.
Kana lang koan naay magdula-dula mi unya sa mga friends ba like
okay,
mga
so instead of magdagandagan mo,
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Ikaw magkuan lang ka, magyaka lang ka sa yuta niya, mag-drawing instead sa man.
Actually, magtindog. Kay magkuha man ko, mura ko mag-drawing ko na ba mga monsters. So,
Ah, okay.
musulod mi dito sa drawing.
Ah.
So it's actually larger than life ang akong gipang drawing.
Wow.
Dako kayo, yuta raman.
Okay. So nagduwa ka
Mura pag bulan-bulan ba nga na.
nagduwa ka sa Utah pag human nagdrawing ka sa papel. Niya pag human you joined a poster making contest. At what point man, this is one of my favorite questions ba kay murag importante kay ni siya. Unsa man ang murag light bulb moment bitaw nga murag mauna ni. Pwede na nako ang himuon ning panginabuhi. Asa man nga part sa imong kinabuhi. Unsa man tong tuiga ka or asa nga adlaw nga nakaingon ka nga kaning muna ni.
I think the pivotal time nga nakaingon ko nga murag mao gyud ni akong ganahang mahitabo. Kato na ning after ko ni graduate sa Foundation University.
Okay. Ni-graduate ka og Dili Fine Arts?
Dili Fine Arts.
Unsa man imong graduate if you don't mind?
I actually graduated BSc Marketing.
BS. He is good in BS. I'm just kidding.
BSc Marketing.
BSc, Bachelor in Science in Marketing. Dili na BS nimo parang BS nimo ko kani Magic ha?
Yeah. Bull.
Oh yeah.
We can't say the rest of the word.
You graduated BS in marketing in Foundation University.
Wow.
And then so what happened? What did you do? What did you use your degree for?
So this is actually a very vital question
Okay.
because for me, having that degree of BSc Marketing, it actually helped me to be more sociable. Like if I didn't go to BS Marketing,
Really?
I will not be talking in front of you now.
Really now?
Sure.
Ka naman, you're kind of introverted.
I was introvert. I was kind of aloof guy.
Okay.
Like I don't want to talk to people because thinking that why should I talk to them? They will not understand my art.
Yeah, I know, right? So dili ka kigstorya sa ubang tao tong una. So
Yeah.
pag nganong naka
I can only count in my 10 fingers
Okay.
my close friends.
Okay.
But BSc Marketing, enrolling to BSc Marketing, kind of cracked something in my head.
Cracked something in your head. Yun sa man pag crack, ipatiran ka?
Pak!
Yun sa man.
So what happened was, in that fourth year, during my degree, 1 year, we studied human personality.
Human personality. Okay.
Yeah, there's a personality subject where we studied human behavior, human psyche. And I was like, oh my God, everything we have from our right now, earphones, clothes, microphone, these are come from marketing. Even the way we dress, these are fashion, and it kind of linked to marketing.
Everything's marketing,
Yes. So now, from that, para siyang ni Kwan ba, na siya blight bulb, nga giingon nga nakaingon ko, uy, bitaw, no? And then I applied that into my art practice, and right now, I was able to, sell my work.
So, because you studied marketing, you applied a little marketing on your artworks. Meaning to say, imuhan ng gisuwayan og market. So tell me about that process. Because that's very interesting, right?
So,
kana bitong imuhang own work, murag usahay maglisod man ang
Yes,
tao bitaw mo
tinuod.
market siya ang kagalingong work dili man ko makaingon nga ko gwapo kay kustanan
dili.
maayo kay
Di ka
kustanan or
kaingon,
dili
ana.
kay ko
Ayaw.
man you have to hire me, right?
Yeah, no,
So
no.
it's a kind of difficult, right? So tell me what was that process like for you?
So, sa among pag-study sa marketing, na ato gitawag strategic marketing.
Okay.
And in doing marketing, you do, like what you said, murag kimaw, pero gamitin ka nga, ako ni, me, or you know. I think for me, marketing should be more sensible also
Okay.
on how you present yourself and your work.
Okay.
And first thing for me is like, in order for your work and yourself to be valued by other people and respected,
Okay.
you have to value first yourself.
Mhm.
You have to
Yeah.
respect yourself.
Okay.
And I think most of my artist friends, they're having hard time to sell or market their pieces because medyo maulaw magud ang norm sa artist is introvert magud siya.
Okay.
And then it's a more inward process. And then kon magud kung ganahan ka mo explore sa art, it should be more outward pod, like you have to share it to the community. Like for me as an artist, I'm not fan of competition. I'm more into collaboration. Like I collaborated a lot. I think right now I cannot even count in my hands how many artists I collaborated worldwide with my photography and with my art. So marketing is not necessarily like, oh, mamaligya ko. No, it should, the approach is like the approach should not be like I want to sell my works. The approach is like what I can share and what this work will reflect or resonated with other people. And if they will like my work and if they will love my work, and that's a bonus. And I'm not saying that it's always 100%, but 99.1%, 99.9% people will resonate to your work if the intention is good. So I think para nako ingana ang supposed to be ba ang marketing dili siya nimo
Marag mahog siya ginatawag tog soft sell, di ba?
Yes.
Dili hard sell, di ba?
dili nimo siya i-force, dili siya
Okay.
nimo i-force.
Of course, because it's difficult to force artwork because art is also a kind of marag taste man na siya.
Tinood,
It's
tinood.
it's subjective. It's not really like objective, right? Depende ra sa nimo kung ganahan ka or dili, right? But what do you think about what is it about your art? Maybe you can describe it to us. Unsa man nang do you belong to like a specific genre? Can you be part of a kind of art movement? Unsa man, like what do you think? I'm talking about your because you're multidisciplinary, right? But I'm talking about just your paintings. Unsa man siya nga, can you be boxed into a specific genre?
That's actually a very vital question there. With my paintings or art practice, it's very specific that I don't belong to a box.
Okay.
Because of being a multidisciplinary artist, this is how I'm going to describe it. In my whole life, I studied very closely few masters of the arts. I will mention their names.
Please, go
Pablo
ahead.
Picasso,
Okay.
Henry Matisse.
We know Pablo. You know Pablo, right?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, you had whiskey with him last night. Okay.
Henry Matisse, Andy Warhol.
Oh, Andy. Pop art, right?
Salvador Dali and Vincent van Gogh.
Oh.
These 5 artists, these are titans in the arts.
Absolutely.
And of course, the world know them. And I was like, I came from a very humble little place in Dumaguete. And why I was able to know them, we're not even relatives. And that's the power of art and marketing, you know? The world plays with it.
So you studied them.
I studied them
You
very
read
closely.
about them and
Their life,
okay.
their love life,
Okay.
everything.
Everything.
Study.
So imong gi-follow ilang love life? Ha? Kuya ra mga love life ang mga pintura, mga artist, di ba? Ha?
Yeah. Shout out to my love life.
Naramang love life niya, video-video diri patay
Hi, Tula.
patay juga ni bay. Sound lang ni.
Yeah, akong gisadihan gud siya, sir. And then ang nitabuan ni of course, it's a very very fun process of discovering their works and how their practice. But again, I always ask myself, like, how about me coming from a small town?
Okay.
How I can be seen? How, like, for example, being here in Cebu and being here with you now, this is like a dream come true because
Did you say it's like a dream?
dream come true.
A dream.
Yeah, because like who would have thought that I will meet Digit Jiggy and my friend
Kuya Magic.
Kuya Magic.
It's probably
It's a magic.
the worst
magic.
thing that ever happened to you, meeting us both.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, gisadihan ko na
our,
ko siya.
our apologies.
Yeah.
So, ikaw ba, grabe kay kuan sa humble sa? Kani si Kuya Magic, humble man sa ni, pero humble giro lang. He's a very humble person, humble giro. So, your painting cannot be boxed in, but you're also a photographer. So, when did you add photography? Because it looks like you started good with your hands and with the stick or with a pencil and paint, right? Eventually, you became a photographer too. Kano sa man sana ni sprout from you ang imong photography?
As far as I can remember, 2003, while I was studying marketing with a subject about advertisement, and we have a project where we need to use camera, and during that time analog pa man to.
Analog.
Bang film camera bang baratohon.
Napay flash, di ba?
Napay flash.
Okay.
And I remember you're right. Every time I'll take picture, it will flash. The photo is just so awful, but it's best already for me because like there's no digital during that time.
Yes.
I born during the age of in transition of from film to digital.
Okay.
And then that time, ni volunteer ko sa Foundation University as a documenter.
Okay.
And so the president, Dean Cinco, provided me a very simple Kodak EasyShare point and shoot digital camera. Katubang camera nga pag picture nimo nga bzz 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 nya dugay kay mo focus nga usay pag picture nimo ang
DSLR na siya dili pa.
Dili pa.
Pero
point and shoot na siya
point
nga
and shoot, okay.
camera. And then naka DSLR ko.
Pero kato siya nga katong point and shoot, Digital na dili pasad napay film pasad.
Digital na.
Digital na
Oo.
siya, okay.
Gagmay pang files ato, mga
Okay.
1 MB.
Okay.
Karon grabe yung ka MB
Yes,
ng
of
mga
course.
files.
Kanang 1 MB, usara na ka-picture
Yeah.
ng 1 MB. Okay.
And then, ang nahitabo gyud ni sir, nakadiscover nako.
Okay.
I was discovered by Sir Dean's brother, Luis Cinco, who is
Okay.
an ACE award-winning photographer from Los Angeles Times.
Oh.
And
From Los Angeles Times.
Yeah.
Nag-unsam sa ni taga Los Angeles Times ngadto sa Foundation University.
So, si Sir Luis Cinco is actually one of the grandsons of the owner of Foundation University.
Oh, okay.
So, ang nahitaboan ni, someone tip him like, oh, you should check this kid. Okay, I think he has an eye for photography.
Okay.
So, Sir Luis asked me to borrow, he lent me the cameras he had that time, heavy cameras from LA Times, Canon 1D, 2 body. So, yeah, gipa-picture ko niya around Dumaguete and, anything that I will see, just bring it back to him.
Okay, ipauli lang niya.
Oh, ipauli lang. So, gilantaw niya. Of course, he didn't tell me how to use the camera.
Okay.
I will not tell you that I was so good. So, some of the photos were blurred, some of the photos were dark,
Okay.
some of the photos are overexposed. But one thing for sure, I remember he commented like, "Oh my God, you really do have the eye and the composition." I think I will credit that composition technique I learned from my painting.
Diba
So-
so, did you kasabot ba kasi naman ko cellphone, diba? So na ko kamera pagtusan ako nga photographer sa ko. Tanawa ra ko na. Wapo man ako mga picture, tanawa ra ko na. Oh. Tanawa nindot man ako mga picture pero akong pangutana ba unsa may how do you know like when the picture is good, like what does that mean? Because I'm not into photography at all. I have so many friends who are into photography, but I'd like to know ba from a photographer. Like, what does it mean to take good photographs?
Yeah. I'll borrow this quote
Tanaw,
from...
wapo man ako mga picture. Tanaw, nindot makita ako mga picture. O, bora ko kodakero. Oh?
Yeah.
Oh,
So I will just borrow your word, but I will just play with the word good. You said good, right?
Good. Sige, good.
So in photography, there's such thing as good picture, right?
Okay.
But if you develop an eye for photography, being curious and being able to catch certain moments with magic,
Okay. With magic, okay.
that good will become great.
Okay.
And so that's the difference between good and great.
Okay, give me an example.
You're a good photographer,
Well,
but
thank you.
you can still make it great.
Okay.
And what makes it great when you start to tell stories.
Okay. I can tell stories with bad pictures too, by the way.
Yes. Everyone has a story. We are all storytellers. In fact,
So part of the criteria, if you will, of a good photograph is they call it the composition, right? So murag the story of the picture, right? So unsa man na kung maay ka mo istorya ba niya, bati kay mong picture. Part gyud po na sa photography, right?
Feeling na ko matabang pa.
Matabang pa siya kasi bati kay picture pero nindot kay istorya. For example, na ako picture niya akong butang music gamay nga kaning tukara. Ano ba di ba? So madaha siguro sila sa akong storya. Seriously, like it is about the narrative, the story of the composition, right? Of course, there are also certain rules like lighting and all of that stuff, right? Pero you went to marketing school and there was a photography class or required you to learn photography. So that's when you became a photographer. Did you already, while you were still in school, make a living off of your photography too, or later on in life pa na siya nga parang nahimo sa photography artist as well?
Yeah, so I think during college medyo kuan man ko kaning say gitawag ani
Guwapo.
independent. Wala kay ko nagsalig sa akong parents to be
Okay,
honest.
okay.
Kay I told you like coming from a humble beginning.
Okay.
Foundation University actually gave me a full-time full scholarship.
Wow.
They give me a scholarship for photography and painting.
Okay.
So dito jud na develop.
So they gave you a scholarship for photography and painting. Are these like
So
courses?
equals to visual art. Visual
so
art gud siya.
Course na siya? Unsa man na siya? Like
Wala siya, dili siya
subject na siya?
course.
What does that mean? When you're given what does that
Kuan
mean?
siya kaning tungod kay Foundation University founders, they love art.
Okay.
They're art appreciator.
Yeah, I know.
I invite you to visit our university. It's really beautiful.
Is it near Siliman ba? Doolo na sila dito?
Doolo na sila.
Okay, maybe Yvette can
Yes.
teach me where it is, right? Maybe
Kailan na si Ma'am Yvette.
Okay.
Okay, nakatrabaho man siya dito po.
Okay. Yvette is a common friend of ours. So Yvette is my high school classmate. Taga Dumaguete na ni siya.
Kamu, the classmate
Oh,
yun,
so naminyo man siya Koreano. I think that's
Wow.
why-
Kim.
Si Kim.
Master
right?
Kim.
Master Kim.
Master Kim.
Yeah. Dili na siomay ba ya? Pag to nag siomay, grabe kini humble giro ginito na ginambo.
Who's your most inspiring artist?
Humble kini siya.
Sorry?
Who's your most inspiring artist? Who inspires you the most as an artist?
Yeah, I told a while ago I have 5.
Picasso.
Picasso.
Van Gogh.
So
Any like in terms of like how people like I'm a graphic designer as well, but I always look to other people's work for inspiration. Like I'd like to
Maybe
know
somebody
who your
alive, maybe somebody.
your ultimate inspiration of this generation.
of this generation in my photography, I think I will say Alex Webb for my photography.
Oh, kinsa man na si Alex Webb. Dili na siya paryente ni kaning Spider-Man.
Dele.
Kinsa man si
Alex Webb is one of the Ace Magnum photographers. They're
Ace
like the
Magnum.
cream of the crop. They're the best of the best.
Okay.
Amazing.
Okay.
Alex Webb. There is actually not one, several. Alex Webb, Joel Meyerowitz, isa pa daghan na sila actually nga akong gilantaw nga kana bang you can resonate with their works and at the same time you can reflect and like, oh my god, we are the same planet.
So, painting, photography, and you also mentioned carving, right?
Sometimes I do sculptures.
Sculptures, right? So, but
Clay.
clay sculptures. So, naunsam sa nangon naabot mo sa kag clay sculpture. Nganon sila from painting to photography now, sculpting. Ano
Yeah.
ba?
I
Naunsam
think
sa
because
nagpakon sa-
I'm very curious and
Okay.
I just want to learn as much as I want during this lifetime. And there are so many workshops and seminars in Dumaguete that sometimes we invite international people from
Okay.
Australia or local and national from Manila. And so with my curiosity, I also want to learn how I'm going to improve and my practice and what I can do more with my art. So
Okay.
by doing ceramic art or sculpting, I think because you're an artist and creative, the curiosity is there, but with the skills that you have already, and if you join seminars, it's somehow already, it's like a boat. You already have a boat. You just have to add more passenger in that boat.
Okay.
So karon na ensayo ko ana tungod kay it's nice to see example my art style into a more 3D effect. Hello Sam Pinaso, si Sam Pinaso tong miagi.
Kinsa man na si Sam Pinaso pasabta
Ito idol pud nako taga
Idol.
Manila na siya. Bolano na siya si Sam Pinaso.
Bolano na siya.
Can you tell us a little bit more about this painting that's on the screen right now? This is one of your
Oh wow,
artworks,
you give
right?
me goosebumps, brother.
Nganong unsa man na nganong
This is really a very important piece.
Sige, tell us about it. Hold on, give me a second. So, why is this painting important? Go ahead.
The title of this piece is called "In My Place." In My Place, actually about being home, finding your home. Like for example, DJ Magic, brother, what country you from?
London, England.
Oh my God, London, England.
Yeah, from England.
My wife is from England.
All right,
That's
there we
why
go.
I can sense your accent.
You can sense and
This
understand.
little boy here with a bamboo stilt, this could be you.
Oh, really?
This could be you finding
he's not a
home.
little
Can we
boy.
crop it down a bit?
This could be you finding home. The idea of this painting is actually it's part of a huge big series called Archipelago, which is actually inspired by Philippine archipelago. And if you're going to look at those heads, so many heads, if you're going to trace the line, that actually represent an island.
Oh.
And for me, being inside an archipelago country, I'll just give an example of you yourself being here in our country. I think you didn't stay in Cebu just for the island, but you stay in Cebu for the people, for the friendship, for the warm culture, for the rich environment. So that's what you can see there. It's not literally like, oh, I beheaded people and put their heads there, but it's more like metaphorical way of identifying and defining an island.
So is this up downstairs?
This is already sold, and it's collected by a friend from Pakistan, Mo, and he just fell in love with this piece, and he was like,
when was this sold?
What's that? 2000. It's probably that's 2019. So I forgot what year. It's
beautiful.
Before pandemic, he bought this
So
piece.
what do you have downstairs at the Tops Art Fest?
So right now, we're inviting
Go ahead.
everyone.
Go ahead.
Booth L3 under Shelter PH, Shelter Gallery PH. It's actually a hybrid work where I collaborated with Faye Manalo of Shelter PH. And the work we're exhibiting right now, I said hybrid because it's like how many times you can see an artwork created by two artists.
Okay.
So sa artwork duha mi gagama. So
Okay.
I painted, we splash colors, we add textures, we add elements together. So yeah, you can see I cannot describe it by words because the pieces are actually more than just visual art. It's more like you have to reflect on them. You have to look at them in person and create your own story. It's an open-ended story. Every piece on the wall.
I actually have another one here as well that I'm very interested. I like this one up here.
Oh wow!
Yeah. Can
So
you
as
tell
you-
us a little bit more about this? If you're just tuning in now on 105.1 in your cars, we are live on YouTube right now, and we are actually putting up some of the artwork.
Hershey Casero,
Yeah.
one of the artists, of course, that'll be displaying his work here at the Tops Art Fest. Kung ganahan mo, just join us in the chat group, Tops Media Center on YouTube. Kung amoy pangutana niya as an artist, please join us, Tops Media Center on YouTube, also topsmediacenter.com, our website, and maybe you can join us in the chat group on our Facebook page, Tops Media Center.
Yeah. So tell us a bit more about this one.
What is that?
So this is a very how can I say how can I describe this work? Like I'll go back to the masters I studied.
Okay.
If you can see my work is like jumping to different styles, right? Because like I told you, I don't want to be inside a box.
Okay.
I'm the kind of artist that I will easily get bored if I will stick into one style.
Okay.
And as far as I know, like Picasso, he had so many series and styles that he until now nobody break his record as the most painting pieces. With a work,
most number of paintings.
most number of paintings.
So, but
There's so much
was
going on in
Picasso
here.
also prolific? Did he also dabble
very
in other
prolific.
mediums as well?
Yes, ceramics, mixed media,
Okay.
sculptures.
I just noticed
installation
the
art.
whale sharks there as well.
Yeah.
I guess
So,
there's so much going on.
Let's talk about this piece. The
Okay.
title of this piece is "This Too Shall Pass." And if we're going to reflect on this piece, this is the time of pandemic. During this time, I was so disturbed with colors that all I can see is this kind of tone, which is like melancholic,
Sepia.
sepia. It's like sepia, but the hint of hopeful beige.
I noticed the Rubik's Cube has a little bit of color.
It's a very metaphorical and philosophical pieces. It's actually very symbolic of how we individual human beings are in one during pandemic, in one with nature. We tried to find ourselves.
Wow.
We are so preoccupied with our stuff in the house. Somebody's using their phones. But I think the best thing about pandemic is like we were able to reflect and to know more of ourselves. Kay kuwan man ta, we were confined in one space. Like we cannot even go more than 1 meter social distancing. And like what you said, naikuan, butanding, there's whale shark. Because during this time, people tend to go to the sea. We breathe air. We hug trees. We appreciate our neighbors, our aunties singing with their guitars. It's more like a communal, it's like finding ourselves as a community. So if you're going to see this one, we're under on a makeshift tarp that covering them from rain, which is the rain symbolizes the pandemic during the time.
You know, I'm curious. The dog stood out to me. It's even got a different color, right?
Yeah.
Ano man siya, anong stand out man yung iro niya, murag lahi man siya color. What are you trying to say here?
Oh, that's so amazing. You're amazing because you're able to spot one of my favorite elements.
I can even hear it.
Me and my
It's
wife,
literally jumping out the painting.
we are not animal people. We are
mga
dog
animal,
lovers.
mga animal.
This dog in particular, we adopted this one before pandemic. And
So this is an actual dog.
this is an actual dog. The name of the dog is Inky.
Inky.
Inky made it to the show. So Inky is
Hi, Inky.
So that's Inky. The reason I put Inky there, it also symbolizes loyalty, and also resilience. Askal is the most resilient dog I've ever seen in my whole life. They don't have owners. They don't have. Sometimes they're stray dogs, but they can survive. And this one, why he's in front? Because it's like during that time, that's the resilience of being a human being suffering the pandemic and this catastrophic event.
Like an Askell.
We're like strays. We were drifting away. We're like strays. So it's very symbolic of that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
So dili siya literal. My works is not literal like I will paint flowers, I'm done with that.
So you're very philosophical, which brings me to my next question. What is your painting philosophy? What is your art philosophy?
Wow, this is oh my goodness.
The dog is still barking.
I cannot even say. There's so much to say, but
in a nutshell, what is your unsa may imong hunaon every time you do art? Like unsa man, what is it that you like a kind of operating system that allows you to create the way you create? Naban, because you always talk about how not literal and philosophical your artwork is. There's got to be like a overall umbrella philosophy that.
Yeah, I'm actually formulating it in my head now.
Go ahead. We'll give you time. We'll give you great music.
Yeah, but
give me a second.
I already have it.
Good. Voila. So what's your art philosophy?
I know this is very cliche, but paint with your heart.
Paint with your heart.
Yeah. It's very important that the core element of every piece that you're going to do in life, there should be LOVE.
Oh.
You're not doing being a DJ because you don't love your work. I'm not doing photography because I don't love it. I love it very much. Without it, I think I will die.
Oh.
It's like an oxygen for me. It's like a heartbeat. Like if I were gonna skip that, I might be in trouble. I'll be in the hospital. Oh yeah, we're just using these words now because.
So you have to do it with LOV, with love.
Yes, every time.
With heart.
I don't want to show works that is half baked.
Okay.
I don't want to show works just because I want to sell.
Okay.
Even if you're going to check my exhibitions downstairs now, our works is just not for sale.
Okay.
It's really an immersive work that really questions our existence in this universe.
Questions.
We'll post it at 12. 105.1 TMC. We are lost in Hershey Casero's universe right now. We're having a conversation with the artist.
Featured, of course, in the Tops Artfest, which is happening right now as we speak. The exhibition is now open. It's at the third level. It's called the event space. Of course, that's just one of the many spaces that there's something going on. What is going on?
Talking about space, Jiggy, you're from space, aren't you?
Yes, I am a full-time alien. Part-time human being. And all idiot. And Hershey here is saying all these philosophical questions about how, why, the whens, and the whos of life, and he's trying to ask those questions and perhaps do some artwork to illuminate the question even more, right? Not necessarily find the answers, right? I think the point of it all, Hershey, is not in the finding; it's in the searching, right? I think that's the point of it all, right? I mean, there is a huge possibility that we will never know.
We'll never know.
The act of just looking for the answers, that's where life happens, right?
Yes.
That's the beauty of life. And you're actually
just let it flow.
Yeah.
Let it
flow, right?
We're actually like ascending now.
Ascending into a higher level. 2,000 feet closer to heaven.
Where's heaven?
Well,
more.
That's
another question.
That's another question.
See?
Life
is amazing.
heaven? But we do feel like murag 2,000 ka feet closer to heaven because we're here in this elevation.
In tops.
Yeah, top. So unsa may tabo sa imong booth? Kung mobisita ka sa imong booth, what happens? Is it, you mentioned nga medyo interactive ni imong booth, unsa man?
Not necessarily interactive that they can touch the works or something, but interactive in the sense where it's a more invisible interaction.
An invisible interaction. What does that? What does that mean?
Meaning it's intangible. Meaning they can. I think the best thing you
interact
can
with your senses and with
feeling. It's
okay,
a
with
feeling.
your feelings. Okay.
Yeah, like how can you can you see love?
Can you see, oh, that's another question. Can you see love?
Tadang!
Makitan ba ng gugma? Kung ang gugma, nagpuyo ba yun sa kasing-kasing? You know, questions like that, right?
Ang sarap.
Ang sarap!
Magic sarap! Masarap ba ng magic sarap? Sa mukha na kung tanaw eh. Apil-apil yung magic sarap magic. Hisgot ako serious kay kasing-kasing atong gusto na abot ang magic sarap.
Ito, I think we're becoming serious about our topic this morning. I thought this is fun. Yeah, it's fun.
So unsa may tabo kung bisita ka nimo dito, unsa may atong makitaan o niya unsa man you mentioned nga it's not only it's not just for sale, it's also for interactions. Unsa man like,
yeah, it's more like feeling the works, and if you're going to notice among the booths downstairs, where actually the only one making like a series of diamond shapes paintings and 2 art objects on the wall.
Okay, imuhana.
Collaborative work with Faye Manalo.
Okay, how did you choose your collaborator?
So these are actually our 3rd series of works or collaborative pieces.
Okay.
It started like way back years ago when they opened Shelter PH Gallery in Dumaguete, and they invited me to be the first artist to exhibit. And I you asked me, how do you choose your collaborator? I feel them.
You feel? Oh my God, that sounds bad.
I feel them.
That sounds really, really bad. Is the wife okay? Is she okay?
Oh no!
How do you feel them? Like what
The vibes.
Okay, I thought you were gonna feel them.
Yeah. I think for me, vibes don't lie. Your vibes
don't lie. I like that.
Yeah, your vibes is so light, and DJ Magic's vibes, they don't lie.
Okay.
So I think for me, vibes don't lie, and if I can feel people with those kinds of vibes that connect with the same frequency of my vibes, then why not collaborate? Life's too short.
Life is way too short.
Yeah.
Nindot na imong gikuan ba, pero what's your process like? How do you measure vibes? How do you feel vibes?
That's another question.
That's another question. Unsa man nimo pagkuan?
Aba matindi!
So how do you feel vibes?
I think I'm already in my 40th year now.
Really?
And then through experiences and a lot of practices in my photography, for example, or even my art, I can actually feel people now. Like if I'm going to raise my camera, I know when they blink, I know when they yawn. I don't.
Really?
There is a weird psych going on that
Some
I cannot
weird
explain.
science, right?
Science.
Wow.
It's like I cannot even tell you what's the process of achieving this one, but
You just feel it.
You just feel it.
Okay.
Mura bag unsay tawag gud ana kanang
Intuition?
yes.
Okay.
That's the gut feeling, intuition.
Okay.
So murag intuition lang nimo ba nga, of course you will know like, oh, this person is good, this person is bad. Yeah, and then if you feel that, and then why not collaborate? Life's too short.
Oh.
So that's why, and I'm just so lucky that my wife is not a jealous wife.
Okay.
She's a very supportive person.
That's what you think.
Yeah. No. I think it's very important to have also a person who truly understands your passion and your craft, because that's how you develop, and that's how you also meet a lot of people, more experiences. Like me to be here because my wife supported me. And
You're not jealous wife. Yeah.
She's not.
Okay. So I'm
Very
curious.
supportive.
You this has been hanging in my head for the entire morning. There's something about Dumaguete, in the same way that there's something about Cebu. There's also something about Dumaguete that breeds and grows and nourishes a lot of artists. Unsa man naa sa Dumaguete nga nung daghan man kay mo mga artists, because Yvette, my friend, is also an artist, right? And I know so many artists nga nagagikan sa Dumaguete nga naman.
I think because Dumaguete right now is still progressing, it's like a very laid back. Have you gone to Dumaguete?
Absolutely, I love Dumaguete.
Yeah, so Dumaguete is very laid back. Laid back in the sense like it's a slow life there right now, and there are more time, like 5 to 15 minutes away. You can see the waterfalls. You can swim with the turtles. You can hug a tree. You can join music events. There are pop-up shows around. I think why Dumaguete? Because, I mean, for me, as a Dumagueteño, I love it there because, first, it's my home. I know familiar faces and familiar places. Why Dumaguete? Because, for me, it's an artist haven. It's an artist haven in the sense that everyone knows who, and those artists that knows someone and those someone knows another someone, we kind of connect easily because it's a small city, and we develop in the sense that it's kind of fast. The development is fast because the sharing of knowledge, the sharing of your art is so much manageable than a bigger city. It's also very tropical place where nature, for me, like my pieces are very heavily and deeply inspired by nature. I think nature for me is very important. Me and my wife, we love the mountains. Every time we got burned out, probably in the city, we just climb up in the, you know, we drive to the mountain and just, sat down and drink coffee or probably eat something there. Appreciate the sound of the birds, appreciate nature. I think this is very important. If you're a creative, you should have a safe haven, a safe place to be and to reflect and to contemplate.
And that's what Dumaguete is for you.
Yes.
Because you really creativity, art really requires space, right? And I
Yeah.
think Dumaguete gives you that space, and that's why
Yes.
Dumaguete is such a haven for artists. In the
Yeah.
same way that Cebu is also a haven
Yes,
for artists, right?
Cebu also.
So we're kind of similar, but I feel like Dumaguete is like more laid back pagod kaysa Cebu, right? You know,
It's progressing. It's progressive.
It's progressing,
Yeah.
this is why it has made so many artists, of course, because of its being laid back, right?
Yeah.
That's really crucial, right?
Yeah, and then art is also there. I think, many artists friends I know there, they think out of the box. They're also dreamers. It's not that we're from Dumaguete. We don't expose ourselves outside the city. We also exhibit from time to time, like here in Cebu, in Manila. If you're lucky enough, we have exhibitions also abroad. I've done several times already in the past years. And I think it's important that you have a place, a safe place to be or to be living, because I think art or creating art is so mental and emotional process. And if I'm living in a very disturbed place, I think that would be a different art form also. And
Yeah, that'll be a different art
yeah.
form too. You know, like maybe you'll have like grunge music instead, right? Or whatever, right? You'll have
probably.
dark music,
Yeah.
or maybe like what's his name, Warhol with his pop art.
Yeah,
right?
pop art, Gabi.
That is he was like in New York, right, or something like that. He was in a very busy place, and he came up with like a pop art. And of course, you, my friend Hershely Casero, you cannot be pigeonholed. You cannot be boxed in. You cannot be stereotyped into one genre. You're just you.
Yeah.
And you will be able to. I'm talking to the listener now, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone in between. You will be able to experience the full breadth and depth of his work if you drop by the Tops Artfest, which is ongoing right now as we speak. You're running out of time, sir, ma'am. Please drop by Tops right now, okay, and join us in the Tops Artfest. It's happening until Sunday. Okay, if you can't make it today, there's still tomorrow. And if you can't make it tomorrow, there's still Sunday. You will run out of excuses not to go. So if I were you, if you have to do it eventually, might as well do it now. Right?
Yes.
Right? Now.
Yes, sir.
Ora mismo.
Tara na.
Tara na Tops. Tara Tops.
So why don't you invite them, please, Hershely, to please join everyone, join you here at Tops and all of the artists to be part of the Tops Artfest. Go ahead.
Before anything else, I would like to thank Inso, Dino, and the whole family, Dino, for inviting us here at Tops Artfest Festival, Artfest. It's actually a very incredible festival that I've been into and been experiencing every day.
Okay.
I'm inviting everyone to visit our show at booth L3 Shelter PH. We are showing and sharing these pieces until Sunday. So please drop by and say hi. Also, by the way, tomorrow, Enzo organize for me photography talk at one of the event venues at Tops. I'll be speaking about street photography, documentary, and art-inspired photography. I'll be sharing my knowledge and skills in how to catch moments and finding magic in the mundane. So I hope to
I
see.
like that, finding magic in the mundane.
Yeah,
I
that's
like
that's the tagline or the line that we
the
use.
topic, right?
Yeah,
The topic, so to speak. Yeah. Well, thank you, man. It's
Yeah.
been a blast. We could talk all day, but we have a show coming up at 12 o'clock. It's called the Magic Hour. If you're asking how to capture magic, you can catch him 12 o'clock this afternoon, right until 1 o'clock. you can catch magic.
Oh, you're
in the
right.
Magic hour.
DJ Magic.
Yes.
Dagang salamat, DJ Jiggy and Magic, brother
Yeah.
Magic.
Thank you so much for coming in. And again, everyone, you must you can look at art through the screen on your computers at home right now, but nothing will compare to being here in Tops for the Arts Fest. So come down in and see it in real life and feel it, and even come and talk to the artists themselves.
Yes.
They're here as
Pwede
well.
ka makik-interact.
Yes, yes.
Dilim ni silosa, di ba?
No, we
But
love